All right, so are you ready? Let's dive in. We're going deep into the cosmos this time.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Super exciting. And we have this incredible guide. It's called Celestial Wonders Unfold. And it's a stargazer's guide, basically, to the cosmos.
Okay.
It covers, like, the next 5 years from 2024 to 2029.
Wow.
So, I mean, imagine, like, having this roadmap, right?
Yeah.
All the coolest things happening in the night sky for the next 5 years. That's what we're looking at today.
Yeah.
What struck you as you were looking through this guide?
Well, I gotta say, the thing that really impressed me is how much it covers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not just like a list of, here are the planets or, here's some stars.
Right.
It really digs into, constellations, planetary alignments. We've got meteor showers, lunar eclipses. Like it's everything, right?
Yeah.
But it also tells you how to actually observe them.
Yes. That's so important, right?
Okay.
Like I remember one time I tried to find, I think it was the Big Dipper. I don't know if I ever actually saw it or if I just convinced myself I saw it.
We've all been there.
Right. You're just like, oh yeah, those 4 stars, that must be it.
Totally.
Um, but what's cool about this guide too is it seems like it's really good for like total beginners.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It doesn't assume that you have a bunch of expensive equipment or anything. You can just go outside and look up.
Exactly. Like just use your eyes.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
So even if you've never done any stargazing before, you can still get a lot out of this guide.
Yeah, I'd say so. It kind of starts you off, just getting you comfortable with the night sky, finding those key constellations.
Right.
But then it goes
A
further,
3.
deeper. Yeah. It's like you start with seeing, but then you move to understanding.
Yeah, yeah.
It gets into the mythology of the constellations, and like the actual science. Like, how do these things actually move?
Right, like the celestial mechanics.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it even tells you, like, based on the time of year, what to look for. So
Yeah.
you're not just, like, randomly staring up at the sky.
Exactly.
Well, speaking of seeing cool things in the sky, I was flipping through and I saw that there's, like, a massive meteor shower predicted for 2026.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever seen anything like that?
Oh, yeah. I've been lucky enough to see a few meteor showers.
Yeah.
It's honestly breathtaking. Like, you see these streaks of light and they're just zipping across the sky.
Wow.
And it's all these tiny little pieces of cosmic debris burning up as they hit our atmosphere.
No way.
It's really cool. And what's even cooler, I guess, is that these things are predictable
Oh, really?
because the Earth is passing through the debris field that's been left behind by a comet.
Huh.
And the guide even tells you, like, how to figure out, like, the best time to see it based on where you are.
Wow, so you can plan a whole meteor shower party. That's pretty cool. You know, something I've always wondered about is, like, constellations, right? Like Orion's Belt, for example.
Yeah.
It looks like these stars are grouped together, but they're actually, like, super far apart.
Yeah, it's all about perspective. So, like, with Orion's Belt, those stars aren't actually close to each other in space. They just
Okay.
happen to be lined up from our point of view here on Earth.
Oh, so it's like a cosmic illusion.
Kinda. Yeah.
Huh. And the guide explains all that.
Yeah, it does a really good job of breaking down those, like, mind-bending concepts.
That's awesome. So it really seems like it's not just about seeing, it's about understanding.
Exactly.
And that brings me to another thing I saw in here about, like, the science behind it all.
Yeah.
Like it talks about gravitational pull
Mhm.
and how that affects the orbits of planets. Can you explain that a bit?
Sure. Yeah. So basically, everything in space, right?
Mm-hmm.
From tiny asteroids to giant galaxies, they all have gravity.
Right.
And that gravity pulls on everything else. And that's what determines how planets go around stars and moons go around planets and even how galaxies interact with each other.
Wow.
It's really fascinating.
Yeah. And the guide explains it in a way that, like, normal people can understand.
It tries to, yeah.
Well, it's good
Yeah.
because I'm definitely not a physicist.
No.
One last thing that really struck me was that, the night sky, it's not static. It's always changing.
Absolutely.
And the guide even mentions that new discoveries are being made all the time.
Yeah, constantly. I mean, every time astronomers look deeper into space, they find new things, new phenomena, and it challenges what we thought we knew,
Right.
and it expands our understanding of, the whole universe.
So this guide is like a starting point, basically.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it.
Like, here's what we know now.
Right.
but there's so much more out there. That's
Exactly.
kind of exciting,
It
right?
is. I mean, think about it. Like, what else is out there? What haven't we discovered yet?
Yeah, exactly. What amazing things are we going to see? Maybe even these